Imagine launching a groundbreaking health tech product into a market dominated by giants. A market that even Apple trying hard to make it to the top. My agency and I faced this challenge alongside with the best marketing brains from Europe. Asim and Nino from Symbiosis, a Switzerland startup with an ambitious vision on health. Yann Leonardi, a YouTuber/marketing expert that making millions of views talking about marketing. And Jordan, the CEO of Bulldozer. With this so-called Avengers team from marketing, we succeed to make $1.8 million with one video, proving that gross operating, it's not an art, it's science, pun intended. While working on their PhD in PPG sensor, an advanced technology on image sensor and visualization, they noticed that this type of groundbreaking technology was only accessible to professionals and rich people. They felt that everyone should have the opportunity to benefit from it. Their goal? Not to just compete, but to surpass established players like the Oura Ring. And they are bringing B2B health expertise directly to the mass consumer market. Sound doubting, right? It is. But what if I told you there is a scientific, data-driven approach that can turn such a challenge into a monumental success? A strategy that combines deep market understanding with creative execution to deliver real, measurable revenue. And this strategy, we use it with all our clients. It's called growth video. Every successful launch starts with solid foundation. For Symbiosis, this means cultivate a dedicated community and establish undeniable credibility. They agreed with a big investor that if they could reach a minimum of sales on a Kickstarter campaign, they could be found with a big check. So naturally, we focus on personal brands. It's easier to drive sales and more likely when you are a small fish in a big pond. Remember, it's not just about selling products. It's about create a movement around health innovation. Because Kickstarter, it's working like a social media that depends on your first performances, impressions, likes, come. And if you do a good work, they put you on the first pages. If not, you will be far behind. It could not reach your goal to sales your product to your customers. Our initial strategy focused on a small target audience, but an engaged one. We craft content that did not just talk about features, but about why Symbiosis was uniquely positioned to lead. We highlight the founder's background. Two brilliant minds from MIT Switzerland, a country synonymous with precision and fine engineering, much like their product. This wasn't just marketing. It was storytelling that reaffirmed their unique value and legitimacy. Here's the marketing attribute. Timeless versus current, experimental versus conventional, refined versus raw, approachable versus exclusive, bold versus quiet, best in class versus ordinary. In this phase 1, we create a highly engaged Facebook community of 3K individuals genuinely interested in the future of health tech. It wasn't just a number, it was a powerful pre-qualified audience ready for the next step. Phase 2, the scientific approach. Testing value propositions. With the community established, it was time to get scientific. We need to understand exactly what resonates with the potential customers.
What we're aiming for is to reach a critical mass in our community. We want to ensure it's a success from day one and identify the key messages, value propositions, and channels that will drive this project's growth.
Design a rigorous testing phase, deploying 3 distinct value propositions to 3 different customer segments. It wasn't guesswork. It was a feedback loop designed to measure precisely where our message lands best. The data what we collect was precious for the next. 6,661 leads were collected through target ads. A remarkable 3,570 of those leads were identified as ready for purchase. But the real goal was understanding why they were ready. Value proposition 1. A complete view of your Reels. This one resonates most strongly, capturing 59% of the audience, aligning perfectly with the holistic health orientation. Value proposition 2. Sleep monitoring. Attract 24%, highlighting the importance of specific features. Value proposition 3. Healthcare tech into a smart wing. Also played a role through with a smaller share. And the insights did not stop here. We uncovered critical demographic data. A staggering 92% of our leads were women. This immediately shifted our understanding of the primary target. Dominant age groups. 35% were 45 to 55 years old. 26% were 55 to 64 years old. 22% were 35 to 44 years old, with a smaller but significant 12% over 65. Social professional categories. 35% were employees. 25% were retirees. 19% were unemployed. This granular data was our compass, guiding every decisions. It told us who our customers were and what they truly valued. So after 3 months, the target was validated. We was able to start the creative part. So we went to Switzerland. This is where our agency truly shines. Armed with these deep insights, the validated target audience, the winning value proposition, and the precise messaging, it was time to orchestrate a powerful narrative. Growth video is not just about making a pretty commercial. It's about leveraging scientific validation to craft a message that hits home, resonate deeply, and drive sales. We took all the collect data as an insight and wove them into compelling scripts, culminating in a high-impact video production. The team of designers crafted some visuals to allow a deep dive into the app of the viewers. Like we do for your YouTube video or for your VSL, Code&Media help our customer to convince their market with a powerful demonstration, storytelling, and deep words. The result? It was not just a launch on Kickstarter. It was an explosion. In just 1 month, $1.8 million. It wasn't just marketing. It was created a direct link to drive sales. This case study with Velia Ring is a statement of holistic power from the marketing, a data-driven growth marketing approach. It demonstrates that the true growth is just one tactic. It's about seamlessly integrating technical insight, understanding the product and market at a fundamental level, strategic marketing, using data to define target audience and validate value proposition, creative execution, translating insight into compelling revenue-driven content like our growth video. If you are an agency, if you are a startup CEO, or if you sell courses and you want to achieve such a success, the key is on the first principles. I invite you to connect with our team and make an audit of your business and see if we can help you to make such a figures. We are covering every aspect of the growth, from initial strategy and technical deep dive to creative ideation with AI. Let's turn your next challenge in a successful story.